Oh wow, the sun's out. It's beautiful outside. I've been working out for quite a few years now, and in my experience, if there's one muscle that's really hard to grow, it would be triceps. It's the largest muscle in your arms, making up to 70% of your arm's total mass. This is what makes your arms look bigger by adding volume when trained properly. After literally trying all the tricep exercises out there for many years, some of which just look outright dumb now in hindsight, I've created a list of these 3 exercises that you need to build your triceps more effectively and faster. Now, I wouldn't have a YouTube video if I just gave these away, right? So to find out more, you gotta stay tuned. What's up people, I'm Advait and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Here on this channel, we talk all about fitness and fashion for men without all the BS, and today, we're turning it into Chris Hemsworth. To start off our awesome list of tricep workouts, first up we have dips. Now if you know me in real life, you know how much I love bodyweight exercises. Pull-ups, push-ups, and dips are great exercises to build strength and gain an athletic physique, rather than just looking like a buffed up bodybuilder who seems to spike his morning coffee with anabolic steroids. Believe me, there's nothing more satisfying in the gym than being able to lift your own body weight and sustain it. Dips are an amazing way to add volume to your triceps and build strength. You get a full range of motion, you keep your back straight and core engaged. For those of you who didn't know, it also works with lower chest to some extent depending on how you perform the dips, so that's 2 birds with 1 stone. To achieve that, you simply incline your legs backwards to get some lower chest extension, or keep them perfectly straight if you just want to focus on triceps. The best part about dips is that you can wear a pull-up belt and add some plates to it if you want to lift some extra weight in addition to your body weight. It's the most effective exercise in my opinion to build strength when compared to any other machine or dumbbell exercises. And a lot of athletes would agree with me on this. Here's how to perform the exercise. Hop onto a dip station, then hold the bars tightly with your hands and suspend your body while keeping your back straight. Here's a video of me performing the exercise and you can see how I unshrug my shoulders to add some extra range of motion. Now lower your body by bending your elbows till you reach a 90-degree angle. Now slowly lift your body back up by pushing against the bars back to the starting position. Repeat this about 8 to 10 times, and as far as the number of sets are concerned, go till failure. Try to get in as many dips as you can before you move on to the next 2 exercises. Number 2 is tricep pushdowns on a cable. Now you can use a rope or a straight bar for this one, but I prefer the straight bar as my wrists are more stable, and in this way I don't have to worry about my grip. It's an amazing exercise to build volume and really tone your triceps. Stand next to a cable with the bar height adjusted in a way that it's right next to your chest. Setting the cable too low or too high is not recommended, as it takes the effort away from your triceps and puts more strain on your shoulders and your elbows. Now hold the bar and take a step back. While keeping your wrists locked in a straight position, pull the bar down till your elbows are completely straight. Now slowly release the cable and let the bar go up until your elbows bend to a 90-degree angle. But hold on for a moment. Before you repeat this, make sure you don't go past 90 degrees, as doing so will overextend your range of motion and will put unwanted contraction in your forearms. Now repeat this motion 8 to 10 times on a moderate to heavy weight in a way that you manage to get in at least 4 or 5 sets. It's very important to do this exercise slowly, especially after the contraction, to keep your triceps under stress throughout the exercise. After basically squeezing the life out of your triceps with the first 2 exercises, this last one hits the home run. I'm talking about overhead tricep cable extensions. Now there's 2 ways to do this one. The first way is the wrong way to do it, and anyone advising you to do it this way is an absolute newbie. This is when you set the cable at a height over your head and bend your ass to do this exercise. Now what's happening here is that it's not hitting the long head of your triceps as it's supposed to. I'll explain later. And as a result, your elbows start flaring out, causing an internal rotation in your shoulders. Congratulations, you've successfully jeopardized your shoulders and are now risking an injury without even working your triceps to their full extent. Before I show you how to fix that, here's a quick anatomy class. There's 3 components to your triceps. The long head, which is the biggest part of your tricep and contributes to the most arm mass. And then you have the medial head and the lateral head, which are smaller components and are engaged anyway in the first 2 exercises when you extend your elbows. To fully hit the long head of your triceps, your arms need to be over your head when your elbows are flexed. So here's the second way, or the correct way to do this exercise. For starters, use a rope or a V-bar instead of the straight bar. Lower the cable to your waist level or slightly below. Now stand with your back facing it and pull the cable. Take a step forward to engage your core. Now you're going to start feeling tension in your core even in this rested position. This is a much better way, as you now have your elbows bent parallel to your ears and pointing straight ahead. This reduces the internal torsion on your shoulder and makes the exercise much safer. Furthermore, your back is now completely straight and you can really start feeling the tension in the long head of your tricep. Now slowly pull the bar by extending your elbows in a way that your arms go straight up. This really stresses your long head and it's a great way to add volume to your triceps. Repeat this movement at a moderate weight about 8 or 10 times and at least 3 or 4 sets. Don't go super heavy on this as it's going to affect your form and might hurt your lower back in the process. And those are the 3 most effective exercises to build bigger triceps. Here's a quick bonus tip. A lot of people try to do 4 sets of 10 or 4 sets of 12 with fast repetitions, and that's not the right approach. While I did mention a specific number of repetitions and sets for all these exercises, it's not like a hard and fast rule that you should follow no matter what. Everyone is different in terms of muscle mass and strength, and it all boils down to your personal preference and your comfort. So don't try to overwork your muscles. The key thing to remember is going with slow, focused repetitions. So if you manage to get in only 5 or 6 repetitions with a good form, it's a whole lot better than doing 10 or 15 repetitions really fast with a bad form just to finish the set. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you found value in this video. Please click like if you did. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please check out my Instagram. I've put the link in the video description. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead and I'll see you guys soon.